Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Spain. We are in Zaragoza, which is my namesake. Well, was my namesake till my parents got divorced. I was Arturo Zaragoza, named after the city because my family probably came from this city, that my dad's side of the family. Tonight we're in the El Matador paint scheme. We got a cool bull going on there on the side of our Renault truck. And back in the Renault T-Range, we're going to go ahead and take this out and get ourselves a job. So let's see what's out there tonight. Job market, external contracts. What is in Zaragoza? We want to go to España. From Zaragoza to Zaragoza. No. We'll go a little farther. Is that Chihuahua? No. Wait, España. Oh. Santander. Let's see what else we got. I want to go a little further. That's a really short ride. That'd be a nice drive. Let's do it. That looks like a good one. What else we got, though? Let's just double check and see. I'm going to earmark that one. Oh, we have to. Now we got to do it. Oops, I forgot. This is the... If you're in that mode, whatever you call that, oh my gosh, I can't remember what it's called. I forgot to change the transmission on this truck. It's a 12-speed. I mean, it's not a bad thing. We're in the mountains anyway, but... We're in España. Got our headlights on. Let's go pick up our stuff. Is my gorgeous truck in the window? No. Can't see myself driving by. Oh, well. Whoa. Okay, well. We're in 6, right? That should take us to 7, 9. Something like that. Oh. We're going to go this way because I want to discover whatever that is to be discovered. We want to discover all the discoveries while we're here. Sorry. Good. There's the recruitment agency. That means we'll probably have some more high-class... Oh, this doesn't go through. Oh, lovely. Come on. There we go. Let's just drive around the block. Hey, you know, it's a chance for us to explore Zaragoza. I had the right way. Actually, I probably didn't. I don't know. The yield sign, it probably is still whoever gets there first, right? Maybe? I don't know. That's an interesting one. I know the stop sign is whoever gets there first. Is it the same for a yield? Go. Oh, boy. Sorry. Gotta get that dude off just a hair. Oh, wow. This is not anywhere near here. Oh, discovered a new viewpoint. I don't see it yet, though. Oh, there it is. Well, let's take a tour of Zaragoza because, once again, this is my hometown. It looks an awful lot like California, Southern California. Libelula. Get out of my way. I got to view. No. Oh, jerk. I'm coming over. Oh, you son of a biscuit. Well, that's my fault for being in the wrong lane. Let's take a tour here of Zaragoza. Zaragoza. I don't know how to say it right. It's just Zaragoza. Enter the key to activate the... Oh, yeah. We have a tour of the shopping center of Zaragoza. Big deal, I guess, to go shopping in Spain. Ooh, look at that. That's cool. I didn't see that from the truck. Is that a monorail? Yeah, it's a monorail station. Oh, that's pretty neat. A very colorful bridge. Happy place. So you can either walk to the shopping center, or oh, there's the monorail. Well, that was neat. Cool bridge. Ooh, that's neat. And what else have we? So I guess this is a pretty big deal then, huh? Like a, oh, what do they call that? Like an outlet store, an outlet mall. Everything for $1. Cool. Yeah, we don't need to stop the engine. Is this a... Okay, there we go. Oh, I shifted all the way to 9. Oops. Did it again. That was a nice stop. What do you think? And there's the monorail. That's pretty cool. Jeepers criminy, it's going to take us half an hour to get to the pickup. And that's exactly how my last name was spelled. Zaragoza. I was 2 when they got divorced, though, so I learned about it, but I never really used it. I would have been too little to know what to do with spelling my last name. And now we're headed to Barcelona. But that's not where we're headed, so I don't know what the deal is, but woo! All right. Z30 for Zaragoza. I like that. So it looks like a lot of Spain is hot and dry. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but it seems pretty arid. At least the places that I've been so far. But like I said, I think Spain, from what they said, what I read about it, it's one of the most varying regions in the world. Like, it has so many different ecosystems. More than most places. So can I go over 90 even if I'm not? Nope. Okay, so if you're hauling something, even if you don't have it yet, since we picked that job, I can only go 90. That's top speed. Picky, picky. I love the cockpit of the T-Range. It's great looking. It's simple. Everything's right where you need to see it. You can change the... Oh, wrong button. Where's the... You got good info screens. there's our delivery thingy. Wow, we really had to travel some distance to get this. I'm kind of surprised. Pamplona. It's still part of Zaragoza, so big city. What are we doing here to get there? Do I need to get off and then swing around, it looks like? Yeah, so we're going to get over. Okay. My desk is squeaking. Ronda Hispanidad. Oh my gosh, I have to like double do this. Oh, okay. Maybe just a little. I might have been 5 or 10 over. Red light. Green light. Ugh. Caught me out. We go over the bridge and do it all over again. There's Zaragoza. Pretty cool. It's just weird. Like weird to think that I actually have possibly have relatives here. And that part of my family came from this part of the world. You know, the other half was English, so I've been to England now, which was cool. And you know, my wife is obviously English, so we're keeping the English thing going. But it is neat to see Spain. And wait, am I going? Where am I going? This way? Okay. Zaragoza. Wingardium Zaragoza. Never mind. Sorry. Okay, so. It's like 20 minutes into the video, and we still don't have a job. Actually, 12 minutes. That's not too bad. Dude, are you looking for trouble? Go ahead and brake check me and see what kind of day I'm having. Try it. That's what I thought. Checking in, checking out. I think in real life you have to stop there and, you know, as you're coming in and out. RT log. So what, you think the log stands for logistics? Most likely. I've bought the Euro Bull. This goes to reverse 1 to reverse 3. That's quite a range. All right. I saw a truck today where the guy had pulled forward and his the fifth wheel had come undone. He was pulling out of a driveway and the trailer was sitting on the ground and the fifth wheel, his tractor was ahead of it a little bit. I was like, oh, that looks bad. Like he was out like kind of walking around and seeing what he could do. They're going to have to get a hydraulic lift and lift it up so he can put the legs down and then reconnect. But I don't know if he didn't hitch it properly or sorry. Guy's like, where's the frickin' ding dang. All right, let's get on the road. Yeah, I'd hate to be in that predicament. Because you know you're going to have to call a tow company out. They're going to have to bring like at least a larger tow truck that has a lift on the back that can lift the weight of a trailer, you know. They're going to have to go underneath it. Because the legs kept it, like the legs did not collapse. So it's not like the hitch went down to the ground. You know, it's just it's. But he also, I don't think he's going to be able to hand crank the trailer up. So they're going to have to come out with something that has an actual hydraulic lift. And lift that bad boy up. All right, so we're heading for the coast. Not on the Mediterranean, but we're heading towards the Atlantic side of Mexico. And we're leaving my hometown of Zaragoza. Beautiful place. Pretty green over on this side of it. Like it was looking pretty deserty over on the other side, but we got a lot of greenery here. And you see that river going through? That was pretty cool. And we're just about to get up to speed, and lo and behold, right ahead of us is a toll booth. So, have you been to Spain or live in Spain? Does this look anything like Spain? Interested to know. Because my wife says she's been there. She said this looks. She's like, that doesn't look anything like Spain. I'm like, really? She's like, no. Okay, so I was like, wow. Well, it's good to know. We'll let the Transinet guy pull out in front of me. Not going to cut him off. So I got some good news today from Train Sim World. I didn't know this. I put in my video for the, you guys didn't watch it, check out the Clinchfield Railroad is out. It's really cool. But anyway, I released a video, and then I realized that they're actually, I said, because I was upset with them for not having any American routes. And this is the first American route they've released in like a year or more, North American. And so I was like kind of complaining about it. And somebody said actually they're first of all, they've opened it up to people that want to develop routes. So we're no longer stuck with just the Dovetail team. There's other teams that are developing routes, and that means that there'll be more American routes because Americans tend to want to do the long haul freight stuff, and there's a lot of famous railroads throughout America. And so they're hopefully going to start bringing those to Train Sim World, and I'll definitely be there supporting them and buying them and reviewing them for you. But the first one is coming out soon. There's actually, it's something rock. It takes place out west, and it looks amazing. I got to remember what it is, though, but it is the first North American route that's been brought to us by a third-party developer. There's one other third-party route. It's a Swiss route. I'll never say the names right, and I can't even remember what they are, but it's a Swiss. It goes up into the mountains. People were saying it was okay. They said some of it's absolutely gorgeous, and other parts of it kind of are missing, but it's the first narrow-gauge railway in Train Sim World, too. So that's pretty cool. Arosa, I think is what the line is called. But it looks pretty neat, and I might still pick it up anyway just because it's like I like the mountain railroad idea. That's pretty cool. And they're like little trains, like little mountain trains, because obviously being narrow gauge, they're not very big. And it's a very, I guess, curvy route. But they said people were saying that there is an issue, like getting the trains down the mountain is a lot harder than most people can do. So people are complaining a lot about that. Like, this is too hard. It's not realistic because it's too hard. I'm like, well, maybe it is actually that hard to do it. I don't know. I wasn't there. I didn't see it. I take no part in this argument. But anyway, it looks pretty cool. So we've got that going on. I'm trying to think if there's anything else exciting happening. All I know is I brought that really cool window for the GPS for the window there, and then my suicide knob is in the way. Half the time I can't see it. pretty dry here. Looking very, almost like an African landscape there. California, what? What is happening here? Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Well, a little construction to slow things down. There we go. This is very pretty up here. So north of us is France, and of course we're heading mostly east or west right now, and a little bit north. There are some ports in the game now that are connected to England, so you can catch a ferry from here to the United Kingdom. I guess in my head I should have known this, but I didn't realize Spain was so close. To the UK. Like, it literally is just a little ferry. Well, probably a several-hour ferry ride, but it's close enough that there are ferries that go to the southern part of London, or England, I mean. And that's pretty neat. It's all interconnected. Got some power stations in the background there. This guy's going to slow down, make my day a headache. Oh. See what they do. There's the Red Bull truck cruising down the freeway. Gorgeous scenery. This reminds me of Kentucky. Sort of, except for the big rocks. The Ozarks, maybe? Oklahoma. It's funny, you don't think of mountains when you think of like Arkansas and, Kansas and Oklahoma, but the Ozark range does run through there, and there are some pretty big mountains in that area. And some pretty cool lakes and quarries. I remember there's a spot when you're on your way to Kansas City, I think it's in Missouri, where it's part of the Ozarks, and it drops down to like a river flat, but it's all like solid rock. It's real cool. I forget what the area is called, but there's like some neat stuff there. Heading towards Burgoyne. It was a Bayonne? Oh, and we have a stop ahead. Well, a roll through. Oh, that car went through the gate. Oh, those for no trucks. I never knew they did that. That's kind of cool. And which way are we heading? Heading to the right, it looks like. Towards Madrid. Over rev. It's not horrible to go over, but the green bars show you where the power band is, so. Power band. What about power ballad? that's freaking awesome, too. Train bridge. That's a cool little area there. Cool looking train bridge. It's tubular, dude. Totally. Oh, yeah. Are your headlights on? That's the question. Yes, they were. Is that okay with you? I turned them off. I turned them off. Oh, shoot. My kids just called. I'm going to have to pull over and take this. I'll be right back, folks. We're going to park for a minute and see exactly what it is that they want. So we'll get parked here in the area de servizio. Hot grill? That sounds good. Good food comes off hot grills. Oh, I was supposed to go that way. Okay, I wanted to... Oh. All right, I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Sorry, I've been gone for quite some time, actually. I ended up deciding to take a little nappy nap. And it was good. Oops. I stalled. Haven't done that in this game in a long time. And I over-revved. Why don't we blow the motor while we're at it? So we're about halfway there. Got some bales out in the field there. Full of haylage. Go around. There he goes. Oh, wow, is that pretty? Now, I was a little afraid that this country was going to be mostly freeways, and so far, that has panned out. Looks like there was some... That's a secondary road below us, though, that we just passed. And we can drive on that. It was on the map. But, yeah, that is kind of what my fear... Wow, that's a big... What is that? Like a rest area? And that's not marked. Was this sort of border at some point? Weird. Anyway, my fear is that this country was going to be all freeways. But the nice thing is that most of it's pretty scenic anyway, so it's still, even though you're traveling at freeway speeds, it's really a beautiful country to look at. So I'm not too miffed that we're on primarily freeway roads, not a lot of secondary roads, but the scale of this game kind of makes it so that that's what happens anyway. But some countries, like obviously the Middle East, not the Middle East, like Turkey, Romania, all of those there, that area over, what do you call it, the beyond the Baltic and the Black Sea, like those, there are a lot of back roads on those maps, and I like that. To me, it's a little more fun to drive on back roads. Freeway's kind of boring after a while, but that's what we got, and I'm sure there's lots of back roads here. We've only seen a very small portion of the country so far. I've seen maybe 20% of Spain. There's a lot of cities here that we haven't visited. So I'm making, well, we'll see as time goes by how it goes. So this is the north part of Spain. We've been in the south and along the southern coast, so into the Mediterranean area. So next time, I think we'll probably go into Portugal. And that'll probably be it for our little mini-series here, but we'll just continue trucking all over Europe. I'm getting off here, yeah. Heading towards Lyon. Oh, golly. The wheel's kind of stiff. I don't know, like I really had to turn the steering wheel to get it to do that. I almost bit the fence. Wow, is that pretty? It's so funny when you're from Ohio. I mean, parts of Ohio are hilly. like down by Pennsylvania, right along the Ohio River, and in southern Ohio by where my kids were this weekend. What's it called? What is that? It's like the camping area. The kids. It's not coming to mind. La Quintanelos? What is La Quinta? What is that called? Nope, can't think of it. Anyway, the whole southern part of Ohio is hilly, like once you get south of Columbus. But especially along the Ohio River Valley, there's some hills, but they're not mountains like these. That looks more like California. And obviously, you know, heading out towards Colorado, that kind of thing. But we just don't. The Midwest, we don't have very many mountains here. The nearest ones are probably like the Smokies. In Pennsylvania, obviously. But those are, I mean, there's some big mountains in Pennsylvania. Not like out west, though. My dog is ready to go for his nightly, you know what. So I'm scratching him to keep him happy, like he stood next to me here. Like if I stop scratching him, he starts pawing me. But he wants to, you know, go do his thing after he eats his stuff. I gotta watch what I say. He's 2 years old and he's figured it all out. There's certain buzzwords and catchphrases he's like that make his ears perk up, including going, you know, to do, you know, for a, you know, walk. And then talking about things that you would do with your mouth. Like would you like to eat some, you know, dinner? He knows those things, so he understands being the H word. So we're going to watch what we say around Gromit, aren't we, Grommy? Good boy. Good boy. But after we're done recording this, then it's time. It's almost 8 o'clock at night. In real life, that is. Now, this is starting to look a bit like France. And it should, because we're getting close. Oh, that was pretty, that river back there. That was really nice. Food and gas stop. We're doing okay, though. I need neither. I think I'm going to order pizza tonight. I don't know why. I'm just in the mood. I haven't had pizza in a couple weeks. Maybe I'll get some pizza and wings. Come on. Ugh, this guy. I'm waiting for that guy to pass so I can get over. Jeepers criminy. Took forever. My name is Arturo. I am a famous trucker. I travel through Europe. No. Not famous trucker. Are there any famous truckers? Like recently? It's a rough job, man. It's they keep the country moving, at least over here in the States. I think in Europe pretty much the same is true. And they get zero glory for it. They pretty much get picked on and cut off and brake checked, and if it wasn't for the truckers, we wouldn't have any product. That's why I don't understand. Like, I'm always, as best I can, super polite to truckers. Like, if they want to get over, I slow down and flash my lights so they can get over. I always try to make sure, you know, I'm checking out what's going on with them. So, like, if I'm coming up and there's a truck to my right and an empty lane to my left and there's traffic in his lane, I'll get over so he can get over. Like, I'm always watching that because I try to, you know, those guys work hard. It's a tough job and a tough life. It's not easy to be a trucker. Okay, it looks like we have to exit here. That's what I think I'm seeing. But we're staying on this road. That was pretty cool. I met a friend last night for dinner from a place I used to work years ago called Associated Estates. I'm not sure if I was recording then or not. Did I start recording when I was... after I left Associated? I think I started recording after I left Associated. For them positive, because my first video ever was a video that I made for somebody else. They had made a video already, and they wanted to add music to it, and it was MDS Builders, and it's on my I think it's the very first video that I ever posted on my channel, and that's why I opened up a YouTube account, was for them, so that we could test it, and then they got to see it and they liked it, and I sent it back to them or something. I don't know. But that was my first video, and so that was MDS was one of my clients, and that was after I left Associated. Very shortly after I left Associated. So I think within a year from there, I started recording. Like I did a review of this little stupid helicopter that I had bought from China. It was like $20, and but it was a pretty good deal, as long as you didn't wreck it. If you wrecked it, it was over though. You couldn't. It didn't. You can get parts for it or anything like it, and any of those, anyway. But I had made a review for it, and I got like 80,000 views on the video, and YouTube was like, "You want to be a partner?" And I was like, "Sure." And so that's how I got monetized. That was back before they had all these rules now. Like, I still would have made it, but it's like I got monetized. I only had maybe like 20 subscribers when I got monetized. So I started looking because I was like, hey, I really enjoy this, and I could make a couple bucks doing this. Like, let me see what I could do. And so I grabbed World of Tanks, and I was looking for something that I could review. I wanted to do RC planes originally. That was why the helicopter thing was. I was kind of trying to ape RC superpowers or RC powers or whatever they call it. And anyway, they went out. I think he got divorced, and everything kind of fell apart. And then they just did like weird, like robotic voice videos. Like, we have decided to check out if an F-15 could beat an Su-120. It was just really weird. Like, they went from like this really funny, like active channel to just like weird. I don't know. Anyway, so but I think the guy kind of got wrecked when that happened, when he got divorced. So anyway. I was sad to see that go, and I was like, but boy, we'd be fun to do that. And I, realized that, look, if I'm making like $10 a month off these videos, and then the RC airplanes are $150 each to buy, well, you do the math. So I needed to find something that was really cheap that I could review on my channel. And I was like, and I was really into World of Tanks at the time already. And I didn't get busted for busting that speed zone. So I was like, well, maybe I could do World of Tanks. And so I tried buying some really cheap, like $5 premium tanks, and I did some reviews on them. And lo and behold, people started subscribing, and that's really where the whole thing got started. I went from there, and I think the first like 5,000. Some of you guys will remember. I get comments all the time from people that have been around for years. I think the first 5,000 or 6,000 subscribers were through World of Tanks. Unfortunately, with World of Tanks or any of those competitive games, you have to be really good to get big subscriber bases, and I wasn't. Guys like Sir Foch and Jingles and Quickie Baby, they had this knack, Sporklift. It's so funny. That I didn't have. I was okay, but those guys were ferociously good. And I also had the habit, and probably a bad habit, and we all have things that we do, that we choose to do, of posting all my battles because I needed content, and some of them weren't so great. Whereas if you watch guys like Sir Foch or the Mighty Jingles, and I know Jingles really didn't do many battles towards the end anyway. I don't know what he's doing anymore. He's probably still doing it, but those guys only posted like their best battles, and usually they were replays. Even like they didn't really even post like live stuff. They would only post like these great battles, and I'd watch these quote unquote great battles, and you watch the opponents, and they're not even doing anything, and I'm like, man, how did they get these brain dead enemy teams? But that's the European servers. It's like, it's really bad. Either you just get crushed or you crush. on a lot of the game. Wow, look at this. This is gorgeous. Look at, what is that? Well, no, the next exit will tell us what city that was. Look at that. That's really cool. Huh. Anyway, then I started playing Farm Sim. Well, Spin Tires, and there was some Spin Tires around then. So this is either Obarco or Viga. Anyway, Spin Tires I did a couple videos of. It didn't do real well, but I liked putting them up there. And then Farm Sim hit, Farm Sim 15, and, you know, the rest is history. At the time, and what worked really well for my channel back then was that there were no English guides. Everything was in German. And so I started making some English videos about how to do this, how to do that, and they did really well, and that's how my channel grew to where it is today. The second big growth was, believe it or not, in Farm Sim 19. 17 was a decent growth, but because I got early access on 19, we had a huge jump. And so I'm looking forward to the early access of FS21. Don't know when it's coming. I'm hoping it holds off a little bit longer, honestly. I wanted it to come. And now that my mom's passed and I'm in the process of trying to get that house sold and trying to get my house moved eventually, like soon, I don't really want it to go well because, or to come out, because if it comes out, then I'm like, I'm going to have to spend time doing this. And I don't have any time right now. I'm just really, really busy. So I'm hoping it holds off until, like, well, when it would have come out last year, like in the fall or August, you know, September, somewhere around the end of the year. Ugh, this Norkson, dude. Norskin. Norcoleptic. Get out of my way. I'm coming over. Nobody around here pays attention. Whoa, missed the gear. Climbing up a hill there. Well, that was really pretty in that area. Anyway, so that is, you know, kind of the history of my channel. And then my mom passed away, and it all went downhill, and I pretty much have lost like 80% of my viewers over the last 2 months because I just don't post like I used to. And I've cut back how many games I've got. You know, I used to have a pretty large library of games that I was playing all at once, and I can't do that right now because I just don't have time. But I'm hoping that I do soon. Like I said, this is not, and you guys have been super patient with me. This is not going to last forever. I will be back in full force here by the end of the year. But it's going to be some regrowing. So hopefully getting into Farm Sim 21 will boost the channel again. And I'm excited to have that happen. Super excited. The more important exciting thing is that, and we're going to post a video here soon from my wife, she's finally coming over. Man, this has been a long, like, 2-year journey. And I can't wait till she's here. We got like 3 weeks left and she's going to be here for good. So I think she has to go back like one more time for just like a week or two to bring the girls over. But hey, it's O Cargo. Where's the sun? Is it down? Did it go down? It did go down. So we're past sunset here. How far away are we? Let's see. I've got, we're like estimated to be there in 10 minutes. So we're good. We'll just keep going through the night, through the evening. Plus we get to see the new lighting engine, which is quite beautiful. There's so much more atmosphere. Like you can see here, just like that. That's what it really looks like. American Truck even more so. I've played American Truck with the new changes, and I'll tell you what, some of the graphics are just beautiful. Oh, dude, guy all of a sudden start flying up. This truck has an air horn. My Mercedes didn't. Corona. Corona? Is it Corona? Probably Corona. Corona means crown, right? So just like Krona from Scandinavia, Corona means crown. And I think Camino means road. So like El Camino Real would be like the royal road. La Corona's the crown. Ooh, sun has really gone down, and we're in dusk at this point. Actually, this is what it looks like outside right now. This is about the same time as it is right now here in real life. It is those few moments after sunset when there's still light in the sky. Doesn't look like we're getting off at Vigo. But that guy's getting off of Vigo. Wow. These are some curvy roads. Okay, we're off at the second exit, so look over here. Nobody's coming up underneath me. No? Okay, go straight. Okay. I think it's the next exit is where we go. Maybe? It is just so dark at night. That's like one. It's like the observation, like from Star Wars when Padme is like, "I love sand." It's dark at night. Sorry. Vapid commentary. Oh, the stars come out at night. Was that guy, John Madden? So from what I can tell, Spain is very beautiful so far. I've been up through the center, along the southern coast, and now we're moving along what would be probably as close as we can get to the northern border, northern coast. Any further north and we'd be into France. And so it is, and I've been up through the center of the country off camera, and it just is just as beautiful everywhere you go. This is a huge country. I did not realize how big Spain was. It really is pretty ginormous. And then with Portugal added, that's where we're going to head next. So in the next episode, we'll head down into Portugal from Spain. And really, I must have read that wrong because it seems like we're still really going a long way. Oh, okay, 38 minutes. Wow. Thank you, gaming guy, for the follow. Poor fella. He's followed my now pretty much dead Twitch channel. It'll come back to life, though. It will, I promise. Once again, I don't know why people won't watch Twitch. They're like, would you stream on YouTube? And I'm like, well, I don't want to stream on YouTube because, first of all, there's no system to keep track of anything aside from, I mean, I guess I could set up a Patreon or something, but I don't know. I like Twitch. I like streaming on Twitch. I've got everything set up for it, so it's like it just makes more sense to do it there. But I guess with YouTube, it would tell all my subscribers, and I've got 5,000 followers on Twitch and like 65 here, 66,000, something like that. So, oh gosh, oh wow, okay, yeah, lane ends. How was that for some aggressive and dangerous driving? Didn't crash. Not going to try that in real life. At least not on purpose. Okay, so we've got what going on here? What the wait a minute. Am I supposed to get off here? Where am I supposed to go? I hope I just went the right way. That's really not very clearly marked on the GPS. It looks like this is not. This is right? I don't know. It's hard to tell. The road goes over and under. That's weird. Never seen anything like that before, but why, you little turd? You're about to get. Let's give that guy a little bit of a spin around there. Would you like to be pit maneuvered? I can pit your car if you want. I gotta take the garbage out tonight, and I gotta do the dishes. I gotta get my laundry up. I haven't done any chores this week because I've been really busy. Got an interesting offer too, like for my mom's house being on sale. I got the guy that I went to work for today. They have a construction company But he and some of his buddies on the side rehab houses. And with the help of the construction company, they can actually get better rates than some of these smaller guys. So he's like, where's the house at? And I told him, he's like, can I come over on Friday? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, how much are you wanting for it? And I said, like he told me the amount that I wanted for it. And he was like, I don't think that's unreasonable. He said, let's take a look at it and see what it needs. And, if it makes sense for us to do it, we may do it. I was like, wow, okay. So I might have just sold the house for what I wanted it for. Like for the amount that I wanted. Oh, I went the wrong way. Shoes and socks. Am I going to have to go back out again? Thank goodness. I was about to get angry. All right. And is this, where are we supposed to go here? Am I continuing on or am I delivering here? This is quite a complex delivery area. Kind of neat, though. I like it. Wow. That was pretty cool. Like this whole elaborate dock is up here. Nope. What just happened? Okay. Oh, I figured it out. I have this on the wrong profile. Hang on one second. I want to be able to roll my windows down. We got to go to Truck Sim. I'm actually going to go all the way around here and I'll make a loop-de-loop. Ding. Exomer. All right, let's put her in there. All right, come on. There we go. Straighten it up. First try. That was tasty. Some tasteful driving right there. Clutch in. Brake on. Boom. One try delivery. Ha ha ha. I rock. Arturo Zaragoza delivers again. Hey! Have a great night, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I definitely had some fun making it. And anyway, we'll see you next time on European Truck Simulator 2 when we make our way down the western coast of Spain and down into Portugal. See you next time, guys. Thanks for being part of the channel. Love ya. Have a great night. Bye.